How's it going there, my flat picking friend? My name's Hayes Griffin, and welcome to the Mandolin Secrets Guitar Club. Today, we're going to be talking about the chords to the tune Arkansas Traveler. If you've watched the melody video that we put out a while back, you'll know that this is a tune that often goes under the guise of the Baby Bumblebee song or something to that effect. It's become a popular melody used in children's tunes these days, but this tune is actually really old with a very rich tradition in American old-time and bluegrass fiddle style, so this is definitely one that you'll want to know. Before we go ahead and dive into today's lesson though, if you haven't had a chance, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below and click that bell notification button. That'll give you updates every time we release a new video here on mandolinsecrets.com, so you don't want to miss out on that. Also, if you're interested in a more enhanced educational experience, check out the link to Mandolin Secrets Guitar Club in the description below. There you're going to find tabs and sheet music for all of the tunes that we learn here, as well as backing tracks and other educational tools that will help speed up the learning process for you. Alright my friend, let's go ahead and dive into learning the chords to this tune. Before we actually look at the full version of the tune like you heard me play at the beginning of the lesson though, let's talk about that bass strum pattern. If you've been here before and seen some of our videos, you'll know that this is a really common pattern to back up bluegrass and old-time American tunes. It's also just a really versatile pattern to have in your back pocket if you're not a bluegrass or old-time player. You can use this for country music, singer-songwriter tunes, any variety of songs that will require an acoustic guitar. You'll probably find some use for this bass drum pattern at some point in time. So if you're not familiar with the bass drum pattern, all I'm talking about here is if you grab a D chord, we just simply hit a bass note and then strum. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? So for today's video, I've actually got a slight variation on that pattern. A normal D chord bass drum pattern would sound like this. But today, I'm going to show you a really common variation that bluegrass and country players use a lot, where they just add an upstroke to beats 2 and 4. So instead of bass strum, it's bass strum strum, bass strum strum. And those strums are actually, we're hitting a downstroke on our bass note, down strum, up strum, bass, down, up, bass, down, up, bass, down, up, bass, down, up. So this tune that we're looking at today only has 3 chords in it. Like most bluegrass tunes, we're looking at a D chord. So D, strum, strum, A, strum, strum, repeat. For your G chord, I use a 4-finger G chord, but you're more than welcome to use your 3-finger one like this. We're going to hit that low E string, the G note, G, strum, strum, D, strum, strum. And the only other chord we have to learn is an A chord. And we're using this one right here. You can also, if you're feeling fancy, use an A7 chord by lifting that middle, or excuse me, that index finger off. But I'm going to stick with a regular A chord. So that's open A string, strum, strum, open E string, strum, strum. So that's an overview of that basic strum pattern that we're going to be using here today. Let's go ahead and dive into Arkansas Traveler at 100 beats per minute. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, go. All right, my friend, that's what the basic strum pattern sounds like. Now let's give that variation a look. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, my friend, now that we know what this tune feels like at 100 beats per minute, let's go ahead and jack the tempo up to 160 beats per minute and play this at more of what would be like an intermediate, kind of medium jam tempo. One quick note before we dive in, though. If either of these two versions are a little too quick for you today, never fear. Just hit that gear icon below and adjust the speed of the video so that you can play along with it at the speed that's right for you right now. All right, let's dive into Arkansas Traveler at 160 beats per minute. Here's the basic version. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now that we know what the basic version sounds like, let's go ahead and see what the variation is like one time through at 160 beats per minute. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, my friend, that's it for the chords to the tune Arkansas Traveler. I hope you found this lesson informational and that it helps you in your fiddle tune journey, wherever that may take you down the line. Once again, if you haven't had a chance to hit that subscribe button below for updates on all of our future content, go ahead and do that and leave us a comment below. Let us know what fiddle tunes you want to learn and what rhythmic styles you want to learn here in the Mandolin Secrets Guitar Club. Alright, my friend, thank you so much. I hope you get a lot of mileage out of the chords for Arkansas Traveler, and we'll see you in the next video.